So here is our last one that I'm going to do. I'm going to call this the expert one, but it's still the same. The only difference is over here, kind of like our first video, they've given us an initial condition. I've given you an initial condition. So when we solve it and we get what y is, we're going to have that constant that we've been dealing with, but we should actually be able to find the value of that constant because of this information. So for now, we're just going to hold that to the side. We're going to ignore it, and we're going to work over here. Step one is, everybody said separate. Very good, very good. Nice job. So we bring the x over here, and we're going to divide everything by y squared. So we'll end up with 1 over y squared, or y to the negative 2 if you want, dy equals negative 2x dx. Very good. All right. Now that everything's separated, step 2 is, you all said in unison, that was great. We're going to integrate. Very good, very good. And this integration is actually really, really easy. This is y to the minus 2, so we know when we integrate it, it needs to become y to the minus 1, and then we would fix it with a negative sign out front. And we'll just double check this. If I were to take the derivative of this, negative 1 times the minus sign makes positive 1, y, bring that down a value that becomes negative 2, which is what we have here. And then over here we have negative 2x. Oh, look at this. If I was smarter, I would have brought the negative sign over as well, and that would have cleaned that up a little bit better, but I didn't notice that. I'm going to integrate this, and that's going to give me negative x squared plus c. Right? So just to check, we could take this derivative and we get negative 2x and to the 1. So we're good. I want to solve for y. So I'm going to first multiply everything by negative 1. So that is that, that's that. This c becomes negative, but we all have agreed at this point that negative c, positive c is just some random constant. So we can just leave it as positive c. So we now have 1 over y equals x squared plus c. We need to solve just for y, so I'm going to take the reciprocal of both sides. I'm going to just flip both sides, so this becomes y equals 1 over x squared plus c. Great, I am solved. The only thing now I can do is use this to figure out what c actually is. It says y of 1 is 1/4, so y is 1/4 of 1, so that's the x value here, 1 over 1/4 squared plus c. So this is fractions, and a lot of us aren't big fans of fractions, but look at this. I can multiply, I can do cross multiplication, right? I can multiply this side by that, and that side by that, and so that turns into 4 equals this. So basically I just cleared my fractions, and 1/4 squared is 1/16 plus c. So I can subtract 1/16 from both sides. Wow, that's a bigger number than I was expecting. This is 64, or I guess I can just, I'm going to subtract 1/16 from both sides. So I am going to get 63 over 64 is my c. And so I guess I am done at this point. Now I can plug back in and write out my answer. So here's my answer. Y equals 1 over x squared plus 63 over 64. And that is my solution. That's it. I am done. Have a wonderful day.